Oh yeah, I'm late. Hey, welcome. Book reading, yeah, book reading stream. I'm not simping. I'm just like respectfully watching them. Now I'm late. Not even late. Who this? Hi, it's me, Areku. Definitely not simping, okay? I mean, she's one of the Odomen's mutual, so I support. Plus, she's good at English. There's another one who I simp on Twitch, but you guys already know. She plays a lot of Valorant. I think her thing is just Valorant. Everything's just Valorant now. But she's offline now. Valorant. Start reading now. If I don't hear 50 words within 10 seconds, you're pathetic. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, let's go. Sorry, it's just the dogs outside of my room. They're howling right now? I guess they know what I'm reading, huh? What the heck? Why is it so loud? Chipoyon mask or that pink girl with a boyfriend? Yes. Chipoyon. I hope she's gonna be okay though. She's sick. Yeah, and that pink girl. Rancy, what do you mean? Her name is Rancy. The pink ketchup with a boyfriend. Okay, wait. I'm gonna drink and then I'm gonna read, okay? This is only 8 pages. Hey Pat, welcome to the stream. Yeah. She's gonna pull through. Okay. Rancy, no Lancy. Rancy. Like a ranch. Nancy. Ah. Okay. Areku. Good. The Library of Babel. You made a girl cry? What the heck? What did you do? Oh god, okay, distracted. The Library of Babel. By this art you may contemplate the variation of the 23 letters. Anatomy of Melancholy, Part 2, Sec 2, Mem 4. The universe, with others called the library, is composed of an indefinite, perhaps infinite number of hexagonal galleries. In the center of each gallery is a ventilation shaft, bounded by a low railing. From any hexagon one can see the floors above and below. One after another, endlessly, the arrangement of the galleries is always the same. What language is this? Hey, this smart language, okay? I'm reading everything. Come on, this is my first reading. Where am I? Oh no. One after another, endlessly. The arrangement of the galleries is always the same. 20 bookshelves, 5 to each side. Line 4 of the hexagon 6 sides. The height of the bookshelves, floor to ceiling. is hardly greater than the height of a normal librarian. One of the hexagon's three sides opens onto a narrow sort of vestibule, which in turn opens onto another gallery, identically to the first, identically in fact to all. To the left and right of the vestibule are two tiny compartments. One is for sleeping upright, the other for satisfying one's physical necessities. Okay. Whoa, okay. What kind of necessities are we talking about here? Through this space, too, there passes a spiral staircase, which winds upward and downward into the remotest distance. In the vestibule there is a mirror, which faithfully duplicates appearances. Men often infer from this mirror that the library is not infinite. If it were, what need would there be for that illusory replication? I prefer to dream that burnished surfaces are a figuration and promise of the infinite. Light is provided by certain spherical fruits that bear the name bulbs. Oh, lights. There are two of these bulbs in each hexagon. Set crosswise, the light they give is insufficient and uneasing. Like all the men of the library, in my younger days I traveled. I have journeyed in quest of a book, perhaps the catalog of catalogs. Whoa, the catalog of catalogs, that's nice. Now that my eyes can hardly make out what I myself have written, I am preparing to die. What's happened? A few leagues from the hexagon where I was born. When I am dead, compassionate hands will throw me over the railing. My tomb will be the unfathomable air. My body will sink for ages, and will decay and dissolve in the wind, endangered by my fall, which shall be infinite. I declare that the library is endless. Idealists argue that the hexagonal rooms are the necessary shape of absolute space, or at least of our perception of space. Imagine making this library in Minecraft though. It's infinite. They argue that a triangular or pentagonal chamber is inconceivable. Mystics claim that their ecstasies revealed to them a circular chamber containing an enormous circular book with a continuous spine that goes completely around the walls. But their testimony is suspect, their words obscure. That cylindrical book is God. Let it suffice for the moment that I repeat the classic dictum. The library is a sphere whose exact center is any hexagon and whose circumference is unattainable. Each wall of each hexagon is furnished with 5 bookshelves. Each bookshelf holds 32 books. Identical in format, each book contains 410 pages. Each page 40 lines, each line approximately 80 black letters. There are also letters on the front cover of each book. Those letters neither indicate nor prefigure what the pages inside will say. I am aware that lack of correspondence once struck men as mysterious. Before summarizing the solution of the mystery, whose discovery, in spite of its tragic consequences, is perhaps the most important event in all history, I wish to recall a few axioms. Take a shot for every time Areku says hexagon. Yeah, you guys can do that. I'm pretty sure. How about library, huh? How about library? First, the library has existed ab aeternitate, artenitate, what the heck? What word is this? Aeternitate, the truth, whose immediately corollary is the future, eternity. This is where you're gonna see me stumble my words with this complex freaking word. Corollary. Hey Pi, welcome to stream. Like right now I'm reading book. It's called the Library of Babel. And you know what that Babel is? That Babel is a huge structure that some people say it exists, but it's a myth. Turn to the world, no rational mind can doubt man. The imperfect librarian may be the work of chance, or of malevolent demiurges. The universe with its elegant appointments, its bookshelves, its enigmatic books, its indefatigable staircases for the traveler, and its water closets for the seated librarian. Okay, sure. Ikinagagalak kitang makilala. Oh god. Ikinagagalak. It's so deep. Was it ikinagagalak? Still, you did it. Nice. No national mind can doubt man. The imperfect librarian may be the work of chance, or the malevolent demiurges. Are you from the 900 1900? Yeah, she's very formal. Pi is a very respectable gentleman. Very cultured with a top hat. Oh god. With chance of malevolent demiurges, universe with its elegant appointments, its bookshelves, its enigmatic books, its indefatigable staircases for the traveler, and its water closets for the seated librarian, can only be the handiwork of God. In order to grasp the distance that separates the human and the divine, one has only to compare these crude, trembling symbols which my fallible hand scrawls on the cover of the book, with the organic letters inside. Neat, delicate, deep black, and imitatively symmetrical. And sneezing. Man, we're coming on. Indefatigable. You're gonna watch me stumble my words. Second, there are 25 orthographic symbols that discovery enabled mankind 300 years ago to formulate a general theory of the library, and thereby satisfactorily solve the riddle that no conjecture had been able to divine. The formless and chaotic nature of virtually all books. One book, which my father once saw in a hexagon in circuit 1594, consisted of the letters M, C, V, perversely repeated from the first line to the last. Another, much consulted in the zone, is a mere labyrinth of letters whose the original manuscript has neither numbers nor capital letters, punctuations limited to the comma and the period. Those two marks the space, and the 22 letters of the alphabet are the 25 sufficient symbols that our unknown author is referring to. Oh, it's a note by the editor. Continue. Is a mere labyrinth of letters whose penultimate page contains the phrase, "Oh, oh, time thy pyramids." This much is known. For every rational line or forthright statement, there are leagues of senseless cacophony, verbal nonsense, and incoherency. I know of one semi-barbarous zone whose librarians repudiate the vain and superstitious habit of trying to find sense in books, equating such a quest with contempting to find meaning in dreams or in the chaotic lines of the palm of one's hand. They will acknowledge that the inventions of the writing imitated the 25 natural symbols, but contend that adoption was fortuitous, coincidental, and that books in themselves have no meaning. That argument, as we shall see, is not entirely fallacious. Thanks to autocomplete, the amount of letters reduced from 23 to 22. Come on, I don't know. I got no idea. They reduced the letters, so I guess that's why. For many years, it was believed that those impenetrable books were in ancient or far. Oh, I gotta put a poll or something. Wait a minute. Where's the poll thing? Get a short story for me to read. Please comment and I will look it up for next stream. Short story, okay? There's like a yes, no or something like that. Why is there yes, no? Just give me a story. Not the fox. Not the socks fox, okay? Poll what? There's no poll. It's just a question. There's no poll. Okay. This big nuts would be no. I'm reading right now. If you got short stories, sure I will read it. I guess anything is fine. Yeah, it's okay to vote now. Okay, let's continue. For many years it was believed that those impenetrable books were in ancient or far distant languages. It is true that the most ancient peoples, the first librarians, employed a language quite different from the one we speak today. Ooh, really? It is true that a few miles to the right, our language devolves into dialect, and that 90 floors above, it becomes incomprehensible. All of that, I repeat, is true. But 410 pages of unwavering MCVs cannot belong to any language, however dialectal or primitive it may be. Some have suggested that each letter influences the next, and that the value of MCV on page 71, line 3 is not the value of the same series on another line of another page. Whoa. But that vague thesis has not met with any great acceptance. Others have mentioned the possibility of codes. That conjecture has been universally accepted, true not in the sense in which its originators formulated in. Whoa, codes. Imagine in the future everyone's just speaking in binary now. 110011. Oh my god, that would be crazy. 111111. That's how you speak now. 1111111111. The binary language. Oh god. Okay, I have mentioned the possibility of codes, the conjecture. Yeah, I'm done with that. Some 500 years ago, the chief of one of the upper hexagons came across a book as jumbled as all the others. Read the sound novel next time. Ooh, I can do that. Wait, can I do that? but containing almost 2 pages of homogeneous lines. He showed his find to a traveling decipherer, who told him that the lines were written in Portuguese. Others said it was Yiddish. Within the century, experts had determined what the language actually was: a Samoyed, Lithuanian dialect of Guarani, with infections from Classic Arabic. The content was also determined the rudiments of combinatory analysis, illustrated with example of endlessly repeating variations, whose examples allow the librarian of genius to discover the fundamental law of the library. This philosopher observed that all books, however different from one another they might be, consist of identical elements: the space, the period, the comma, and the 22 letters of the alphabet. 22 letters. He also posited a fact which all travelers have since confirmed: in all the library. Oh, there's another note from the editor. In earlier times, there was one man for every 3 hexagons. Suicide and diseases of the lung have played havoc with that proportion. An unspeakably melancholy memory. I've sometimes traveled for nights on end down corridors and polished staircases without coming across a single librarian. 22. I thought it was going to reduce even more. Who knows? Library. There are no 2 identical books from those incontrovertible premises. The librarian deduced that the library is total, perfect, complete, and whole, and that its bookshelves contain all possible combinations of the 22 orthographic symbols. Hey Terence, happy holidays, hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I didn't came to your sudden Christmas stream. It was 7 p.m. Sorry. But glad to see that you have a new iPhone. That's nice. Now you can do some voice stuff. I think you can do that voice thingy live on Twitter. But hey, how are you? Right now I'm reading a book called The Library of Babel. Something I have never done before. This is my first time. Hope it's fine. Okay, where am I? A number which, true, unimaginably vast, is not infinite. That is, all that is able to be expressed in every language, all the detailed history of the future, the autobiographies of the archangels, the faithful catalogue of the library, thousands and thousands of false thousands of false catalogues, the proof of the falsity of those false catalogues, a proof of the falsity of the true catalogue, the Gnostic Gospel of Basilides, the commentary upon that Gospel, the commentary on that Gospel, the true story of your death, the translation of every book into every language, the interpolations of every book into all books, the treatise Bede could have written but did not, on the mythology of the Saxon people, the lost books of Tacitus. Yeah, I'm doing good as well, just having a rough day with my toes. I hit my toe on the table stump. Now it's puss and stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the expert and let it see. Hey, overall I'm fine. Okay, where am I? Where am I? When it was announced that the library contained all books, the first reaction was unbounded joy. All men felt themselves the possessors of an intact and secret treasure. Possessors. It says possessors. Okay, possessors of an intact and secret treasure. There was no personal problem, no world problem whose eloquent solution did not exist. Somewhere in some hexagon, the universe was justified. The universe suddenly became congruent with the unlimited wit and breadth of humankind's hope. At the period, there was much talk of the vindications, books of apologies and prophecies that would vindicate for all time the actions of every person in the universe, and that held wondrous arcana for men's futures. Thousands of greedy individuals abandoned their sweet native hexagons and rushed downstairs, upstairs, spurred by the vain desire to find their vindication. These pilgrims squabbled in the narrow corridors, muttered dark imprecations, strangled one another on the divine staircases. What the fuck? Drew deceiving volumes down ventilation shafts, were themselves hurled to their deaths by men of distant regions. Others went insane. The vindications do exist. I have seen two of them which refer to persons in the future, persons perhaps not imaginary, but those who went in quest of them fail to recall that the chance of a man's finding his own vindication or some perfidious version of his own can be calculated to be zero. At the same period, there was also hope that fundamental mysteries of mankind, the origin of the library, end of time, might be revealed. In all likelihood, those profound mysteries can indeed be explained in words. If the language of the philosophers is not sufficient, then the multiform library must surely have produced the extraordinary language that is required, together with the words and grammar of that language. For 4 centuries, men have been scorching the hexagons. There are official searches, the inquisitors. I have seen them about their task. They arrive exhausted at some hexagon. They talk about a staircase that nearly killed them. Rungs were missing. They speak with the librarian about galleries and staircases. And once in a while, they take up the nearest book and the leaf through it, searching for disgraceful or dishonorable words. Clearly, no one expects to discover anything. That unbridled hopefulness was succeeded, naturally enough, by a similarly disproportionate depression. Certainly that some bookshelf in some hexagon contained precious books, yet that those precious books were forever out of reach was almost unbearable. One blasphemous sect proposed that the searches be discontinued, and that all men shuffle letters and symbols until those canonical books, through some improbable stroke of chance, had been constructed. The authorities were forced to issue strict orders. The sect disappeared, but in my childhood, I have seen old men who for long periods would hide in the latrines with metal disc and a forbidden dice cup, feebly mimicking the divine disorder. Others, going about it in the opposite way, thought the first thing to do was eliminate all worthless books. They would invade the hexagon, show credentials that were not always false. Leaf disgusted through a volume and condemn entire walls of books. It is to their hygienic, ascetic rage that we lay the senseless loss of millions of volumes. Their name is execrated today, but those who grieve over the treasures destroyed in the frenzy overlook two widely acknowledged facts. One, that the library is so huge that any reduction by human hands must be infinitesimal. Also, the thumbnail reminded me of King when I first saw it. King? Which is that, the movie or the anime King? Or was it Egypt something? There's so many like stuff about the Babel that we don't know much. But kinda wish they would make a movie out of it, kinda like Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno is kinda interesting as well. The Vocalite song, oh, the King! We are the King. Yeah. God, we can't sing those. I kinda wish we can, but okay, where am I? Where did I lost? Whoop, 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 whoop. Where did I stop? Oh my god. Okay. And two, that each book is unique and irreplaceable, but since the library is total, there are always several 100,000 imperfect facsimiles, books that differ by no more than a single letter or a comma. Despite general opinion, I dare say that the consequences of the depredations committed by the purifiers have been exaggerated by the horror those same fanatics inspired. They were spurred on by the holy zeal to reach, someday through unrelenting effort, the book of the Crimson Hexagon. Books smaller than natural books, books omnipotent, illustrated, and magical. I guess they wanted to purge the myths and legends. All the books that are just like not even factual. I guess they wanted to get rid of that. Yeah, I can barely sing Japanese songs too. Yeah, it's so hard until you practice it, I guess. Hopefully our vocabulary is expanding by listening to this. Yeah, I guess. Areku's reading will improve. We also have knowledge of another superstition from that period. Belief in that was termed the Bookman. The Bookman. On some shelf in some hexagon, it was argued there must exist a book that is the cipher and perfect compendium of all other books, and some librarian must have examined that book. This librarian is analogous to a god. In the language of this zone, there are still vestiges of the sect that worship that distant librarian. Many have gone in search of him. For 100 years, men beat every possible path, and every path in vain. How was one to locate the idolized secret hexagon that sheltered him? Someone proposed searching by regression to locate Book A, which first consult Book B, which tells their Book A can be found. Oh my god, this is confusing as heck. So you need to go to Book A and then go to Book B or something. Wait, we need to go for look to consult Book A so we can find Book B. We need to consult the Book B. so we can find book A. But but to be able to find book B, we need to consult book C. Wow. Which tells where the book that explains everything actually exists. Really? Google. The Google is a book. Did you know there's like a saint, a patron saint of the internet? He was an old dude back then. He was like the guy with the scrolls and stuff. Now there's a new saint. He's young. He's from Brazil, I guess. I guess it's from Brazil. I forgot. Or from Mexico. He's a new saint because he was like a developer or something, IT something guy, and he made like a website, a Bible. Which tells where the book A can be found. Okay. To locate book B, first consult book C, and so on to infinity. Hi, if you wanna go to this one, press 1. If you wanna go to this one, press 2. If you want additional support, press 3. If you don't know what you're doing, press 5. Yeah, that's how it is. And so on to infinity. It is in ventures such as this that I have squandered and spent my years. I cannot think it unlikely that there is such a total book. On some shelf in the universe, I pray to the unknown gods that some man, even a single man, where are you, single man? Even a single man tens of centuries ago has perused and read that book. If the honor and wisdom and joy of such a reading are not to be known, to be my own, then let them be for others. Let heaven exist. Through my own place be in hell. Let me be tortured and battered and annihilated. Oh my god, this guy is a masochist. But let there be one instant, one creature wherein thy enormous library may find its justification. I forgot the name, but there's a book where every letter was infinitely randomized. So any word in existence exists there, and since it's infinite, your whole life can be written there. Whoa, really? Damn, that sounds nice. Akashic Records? I kinda wanna read the Book of the Dead. Is that good? Is that fine? How about the Book of the Dead, huh? If you wanna go church mode, let's read the new discovered like a Bible or something. They talked about the revelation and how mankind was like begun. Areku go father now. Okay, then reading are not my own. Then let them be for others. Let heaven exist. Okay, I'm done. Infidels claim that the rule in the library is not sense but nonsense, and that rationality, even humble, pure Koreans, is an almost miraculous exception. They speak, I know, of the feverish library whose random volumes constantly threaten to transmogrify into others, so that they affirm all things, deny all things, and confound and confuse all things, like some mad and hallucinating deity. Those words which not only proclaim disorder but exemplify it as well, prove, as all can see, the infidels' deplorable taste and desperate ignorance. For while the library contains all verbal structures, all the variations allowed by the 25 orthographic symbols, it includes not a single absolute piece of nonsense. It would be pointless to observe that the finest volume of all the many hexagons that I myself administer is titled Combed Thunder, while another is titled The Plaster Cramp, and another Milo. What the heck is this? The other twos are fine, but the it's like AX, 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 AXS, and then MLO. Milo. Oh, you're not done yet. Yes, I'm not done yet. Those phrases at first apparently incoherent are undoubtedly susceptible or cryptographic or allegorical reading. If they put like a bussin' word in this, I'm gonna end my life. If they put bussin', straight up bussin' in all caps, like some kind of a like ancient word or something, I'm gonna kill this author. That reading that justification of the words order in existence is itself verbal and ex hypothesis already contained somewhere in the library. There is no combination of characters one can make. The fuck is this? Dish milk Dutch. I'm not sure how you read this, but you guys read this, please. Not sure what that word is, but I guess that's the word. Milk Dutch. For example, that the divine library has not foreseen, and that in one or more with secret tongues does not hide a terrible significance. There is no syllable one can speak that is not filled with tenderness and terror. That is not in one of those languages. The mighty name of a god to speak is to commit tautologies. This point a dash. I don't even know what that word is. I repeat, in order for a book to exist, it is sufficient that it be possible, only then possible is excluded. For example, no book is also a staircase. True, there are no doubt books that discuss and deny, improve that possibility, and others whose structure corresponds to that of a staircase. So what if there's a book about aliens? Would they're gonna burn it or something, like, hey, this is impossible, there can't be aliens? I got no idea if that's God's name. I guess not. No, it's a character one can make. It's a character that one can make. Continue. This pointless, verbose epistle already exists in one of the 30 volumes of the 5 bookshelves and one of the countless hexagons, as does its refutation. A number n of the possible languages employ the same vocabulary. In some of them, the symbol library possesses the correct definition, everlasting, ubiquitous system of hexagonal galleries, while a library, the thing, is a loaf of bread or a pyramid or something else, and the 6 words that define it themselves have other definitions. You who read me, are you certain you understand my language? What, are you talking to me now? Are we sure the author didn't have a stroke somewhere along the lines and just typed that? I hope not. Maybe it's the editor. You like blah blah blah. Methodical composition distracts me from the present condition of humanity. The certainty that everything has already been written annuls us, or renders us phantasmal. I know districts in which the young people prostrate themselves before books, and like savages kiss their pages. Yes, I know who's doing that, the weebs. They're savagely kissing their pages. Must be the manga. Must be the hentais. The pages through they cannot read a letter. Must be a picture drawing. Epidemics, heretical discords. Heretical discords. Yes, you heretics in discords. Pilgrimages that inevitably degenerate. Degenerate into brigandage. Oh my god, what is a brigandage? Have decimated the population. Oh, they all died. Oh my god, too horny. I believe I mentioned the suicides. Oh god, I guess what they're reading is like making them all emotional. I guess the young ones, which are more and more frequent every year. I am perhaps misled by old age and fear, but I suspect that the human species, the only species, teeters at the verge of extinction. Yet the library, enlightened, solitary, infinite, perfectly unmoving, armed with precious volumes, pointless, incorruptible, and secret, will endure. Yeah, I have just written the word infinite. I have not included that adjective out of mere rhetorical habit. I hereby state that it is not illogical to think that the world is infinite. Those who believe it to have limits hypothesize that in some remote place or place the corridors and staircases and hexagons may inconceivably end, which is absurd. And yet those who picture the world as unlimited forget that the number of possible books is not. Ooh. I will be bold enough to suggest this solution to the ancient problem. The library is unlimited but periodic. If an eternal traveler should journey in any direction, he would find after an untold centuries that the same volumes are repeated in the same order, which repeated becomes order. The solitude, is cheered by that elegant hope. Letizia Alvarez de Toledo has observed that the vast library is pointless. Strictly speaking, all that is required is a single volume of a common size, printed in 9 or 10-point type, that would consist of an infinite number of infinitely thin pages. Infinite thin pages, what the heck? In the early 17th century, Cavaliere stated that every solid body is the superposition of an infinite number of planes. Using that silken vademecum would not be easy, which apparent page would open into other similar pages. The inconceivable middle page would have no back. Whoa. Collected fictions, Jorge Luis Borges, translated by Andrew Hurley. Okay, we're done. What the heck? That was a nice story. I guess that was pointless, huh? We all talk about the library and the infinite knowledge and the people that kind of like dislikes the whole mystical thing and what to believe, what religion to believe. Yeah, all people just end themselves because of it, I guess. Suicides. Wow. And in the end, it's just like pointless. But there is hope. Because we don't know if it's like infinite or something like that. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice story in some way. Now give me one Reddit thing to read and then we can end the stream. Bonus reading. I did have like a ASMR boyfriend. ASMR boyfriend, what the heck? How can you read that? Entire Shrek. Wait, is that the next thing? Years. Or the B movie script. ASMR boyfriend then. Read catfish man. No, you guys done. You guys dead. Indoor large room. Boom, dead. Again? Oh, dead. I'm gonna kill you one by one. Pat, you're gonna get the 12 gauge pump action. Boom, dead. Rhombus will get the 1911 45 ACP close single gunshot A sound effect. You're dead. I killed your butt. 02 will get the what can you get? A 308 bolt action rifle. I think he's like running from a distance, so dead. 02 died. What? You're already dead? I'm gonna go AR-15 on you then. Let's see, 3 shots for you. 3 shots for you to make sure you're dead. Use the tank firing son. Okay, let's find the tank. Okay. Wait a minute, how do you search this thing? No. Not gonna attack a boss or something like that. Happy action. Okay, so I'm gonna read the ASMR voice then. Huh? Funny, happy action. Areku gun violence. You use tank. I can't find the tank one. There's no search button in this website. What the heck? This kinda sucks. They should include search bar. This is not good. All music categories. What the heck? Free royalty sound effect. Okay, maybe I can find it from here. Browse all category. Oh, there we go. Tank. Tank. Boom. Yep, there's no tank sound. Bomb. Okay, there we go. What do you mean? I got like a boyfriend here. Okay, gonna use the boyfriend then. Maybe I should include this in another video. I don't know. Did I make another video so it won't be confusing for anyone? Okay, so I'm gonna use the sound effects on this one too. So this is called the reforming the yandere. Okay, the tags are yandere, wholesome and sad, reforming the damage, kissing. What? There's kissing in it. The author is a very happy psycho. Now go by Bismarck. Oof. On Reddit. Okay. Introduction. Okay, here's the introduction, okay? Your life has been a gray. Should I change the sound? Wait, I should find the sound. Wait, I should find the sound. Oh, what kind of yandere boyfriend sound effect is like a good one? Do you think I should make a new like stream for this? Huh? Is that okay? Or maybe continue this tomorrow? I don't know. Yandere. Uh How about this one? I'm not going with either. I mean, it's kind of like a. It's kind of cringy. It's kind of cringy. Your life has been gray, has been a gray, meaningless, existence before he came into your life. The one guy at school who never saw you as an outcast to be ignored and ridiculed. After meeting him months ago, you have obsessed over him. Now, after regularly breaking into his house to take mementos of your favorite person, you have stumbled into kidnapping your crush as he was peacefully sleeping. Dong, 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 dong. Maybe I should like, it's cool neither. Okay, fine. Broom, where's the broom sound? Car, broom. What? There we go. We got our boyfriend in our sports car. Or the gay rustic. After stream, look up Reddit Catfish Man. 100% you guys won't regret it. Okay. I guess I'm gonna read that then. I guess the ASMR boyfriend can wait like later. So let's read this Catfish Man from 4chan. Anonymous Catfish Man. Is it the Legend of Catfish Man? Oh, what the heck? Why is it so long? Favorite, none, Filthy, one so far. Just had to mention them. I just got an over Nell today and you bring me back. What the heck is this? Whoa, that's a huge picture. Okay, day 1. Set up Catfish account. Some girl messages me within 2 minutes. Reply, is this person who fishes people? Who catfishes people? I guess so. Catfish Man. Me within 2 minutes. Reply, I'm not one for online chit chat. Let's meet up for a coffee, dear. Wink. She fucking accepts. Tell her to go to the zoo. I'll meet you by the monkeys. 20 minutes after I said I'd be there, she texts, where are you? She said, where are you? He said, I am a monkey. She never texts back. Day 2. I have 6 unread messages. Decided to roll for which girl I fuck with. Roll A4. Whoa, this guy has so much messages. He's just using the D&D roll dice. It's this fat Ukrainian chick. Pass messages back and forth all day at work. Tell her I can't wait to meet her and we must meet tonight. She agrees. This is gonna be yeah, I'm gonna read this then. I'm gonna read this then on the next stream, okay? It looks like a long kind of thing. Yeah, I will read this. Save, bookmark. Bookmark this baby. So I'm gonna read I'm gonna read Catfish Man. Yes, yes. Thank you guys, and thank you very much for coming. And bye bye. Thanks for coming to my stream and hearing me out with my reading stuff. So here you go, a little present for you. You're dead. Oh, you're running outdoor? You cannot escape. Oh, you're dead. Double dead. Again. Oh. Whoa, wait. Is that Willow running? Oh, it's Rhombus. No! Where's Hanan? I'm gonna find him. He's like, oh, you're hiding indoor, huh? Small room, huh? You're dead. Thanks, I always wanted that for Christmas. and the people is lurking from a far distance. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Lots of love. Bye bye. Pum pum pum. Oh shit. Oh no, Neat. I forgot about Neat. Where is he? Hey, raw outdoor far. That's where Neat. Idiot. Bye bye.